Hey YouTube, this is Metagross Freak, and welcome back to the Dojo of Awesome. Today I'm working more on the engineer robot I'm making, and today I think I'm going to work a little bit on the head, which is one of the most, which is is the most important part of a TF2 character. So you pop open our engineers, the NGBot, and everything, and our source, popping up in our source images. Here we go. So I like the helmet that they have for the NGBot, but I like the Tin 1000 better. What I really like about the engineer robot is the chin shape. I just like the big bulky chin. So that's what I'm going to work on now. By taking our initial sketch, combining all of our elements, and lowering it down to a less visible scale, I'm going to switch to basically a different what's it called? A different layer, and I'm going to start not tracing over it, but kind of tracing over it by adding in more detail as we go. So the engineer hat has a nice little curve to it. So let's start off with a nice little curve about where that would be. Now the helmet does dip in a little bit, so let's have that little lip. Okay. Now they have this little bump up top, so let's just signify that with this little signify that with that little line. And I'll just go down a couple pixels or two. Oh, what the heck? Why are they going up? That's weird. Okay. So there we go. That's with 3 fonts. Alright, let's continue this up. Just boom. And boom. Alright. Alright, and we've got some, well, not bullets, but rivets. We got some rivets. So let's get that center line going on down there. Now, I'm thinking I'm doing these. I think I'm doing these in a lighter shade. There we go. Slightly lighter shade. Well, lighter shade. There we go. And just so we have the curve. Oh wait, that looks terrible. All right, move the curve there. The curve there. All right, and pretty much that's just a stripe up to the top. Alright, we got 1 row rivets, and let's get the other row in. Okay, there you go. We have an engineer helmet, all ready for building the sanctuary. Alright, now I'm not going to add the nose in, like similar how the NGBot doesn't have a nose. But I like the little dip in the goggles, as if the nose were there. So I'm going to have that little dip in the nose, but I'm not going to actually add in the nose. Alright, so, I mean, it's my artwork, so I can, make a little too long there. Make it as creative looking as I like. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. And this part kind of just kind of goes straight up, actually, for the eyes. And let's connect that to the where the nose would be. Now I'm going to need actually quite a bit of focus to get the eyes. I think I can actually make this bigger. Oh good, I can make it bigger. There we go. That should be a little easier. I'm going back to the mouse, just so I have a little more control. There we go. I like the way that looks. Alright. There's 2 rivets on the side. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Now, I did make a mistake. Oh, that is way too big of an eraser. I did make a little mistake here. A little boo-boo. I made this part go out a little too far. So let's just shorten that up a bit, shall we? And then we can add in our earpieces over here. So the one on the side is going to be a little small. Oh, that's way too big. Going to be kind of small, just because it's on the opposing side of his face, so we're not going to actually see as much of it. Well, those are about the same size. Oh well. Now let's get his little jawline in here. I don't know. He's not really smiling. I just kind of. It's just that curve of the jaw that makes it look as if he's smiling. All right. We have the big bolt for the chin, not the chin, but the hinge of the jaw. Maybe add kind of a line here. Very sharp edges. Remember, they're robots, so they have very sharp edges, like you can see here. And there we go. I think that's good. I think that looks good actually for the robot. For a robot NG, we just have to add the detail in now for the eyes. I'm not too big of a fan of just making things red, of just adding like a red ball or anything. So I think I'm just going to make it darker, because I mean, the only real detail is he just has like a circle. I think we're just going to make this ooh, too big there. I'm just going to make this a darker circle, just to add a little bit more personalization. Plus that kind of goes in with the like darker front here. And this might be a good place to pause it. Because next I'm probably going to end up going into more of the actual body. Or I think I'm going to put in the Pip-Boy now. So until next time, I'm at you know what? I'm not going to end it right now. That's not fair to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to do the Pip-Boy now. As you can see, I put it in a little square, but this arm isn't going at the angle we want, so let's rotate this picture a little bit to the left. Boom. All right, zoom that in so we have a better look at that Pip-Boy. That is nice looking. Now he can explore the Badlands or New Vegas or whatever. He can, once he gets out of the vault, Vault 101, Mr. Fallout 3. That way he can hang out with a wild dog, or the radio DJ, the cool black radio DJ. Okay, here we go. So for the most part, the Pip-Boy is a screen. Let's add in a little green screen there. We have some buttons at the bottom, so let's get those in. I'm going to temporarily go to the orange. Boom. Oh, well, that's brown. That looks weird. I'm going to put a couple of the orange buttons in, just because I don't want to have to draw like little circles for those. But we now have a little area, so we can do a little border. And now I realize I'm not drawing perfectly straight lines, but you do have to realize I am drawing with a mouse. And I actually think that looks really good, considering. So let's finish up a little. Let's finish up the Pip-Boy there. Looks pretty good, actually. Let's switch over to green temporarily. Okay, and I just want to get Pip-Boy in there before I start coloring things, just so I don't forget him. It's going to be a very minimalist Pip-Boy, obviously. There you go. I'm just going to color that in right now. I'm just going to color in the Pip-Boy. Let's see. Bloop. 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 And a bloop. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You can get a good view of Pip-Boy like that. Yeah, just boom. Let's shave off a little bit of the head there. And there we go. Give him separate his hand arm. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we've got a Pip-Boy. And if we go back down to our grayish color, we can, the Pip-Boy has these dials, and it has a little stripy thing, but based on the angle, I'm not going to add those stripy things. Basically, let's just add a little circle here for the dials. And that looks really good. So this video is about 10 minutes long, so I think I'm going to end it here. I've got a Pip-Boy, I got the Pip-Boy, I've got the engineer helmet, and I've got the Tin 1000 in. So I think it's good. I think I'm going to end it here. And until next time, I'm MetaGrossFreak, so thanks for watching.